Try to make it steady. We're going to get him in the middle of his hay, but that's okay because I got to do it before it grows dark. And we're going to work on personal space, leading on the left and on the right. Okay? And that's my good boy. Using a rope halter on him because these rope halters have pressure points and they'll learn to respond with a softer touch. But this one's a little bit big for him. So I just tie it a little differently. And it'll probably come loose. All right. So his problem has been he's been kind of crowding me and wanting to chew everything. So he doesn't bite me. He just tries to chew lead ropes and stuff. So right now okay, so right there he's getting in my space and I'm just driving him away by keeping him at arm's length. And I'll actually do that with my hand, my elbow, like this. I'm just not going to let him get any closer than arms, elbow length to me. All right, so he's good leading on the left. There he goes, getting a little too close. So I'm going to go ahead and smack him away from me. And I'm going to hold my arm up and I'm going to lead. Okay? And I'm keeping my little prop right here. And he's doing just fine. I don't want him pushing into me. Okay, so I've got my little, it's really bigger than a crop. And if he were to come too close right now, I would just drive him away with my shoulder. Whoa. But where his problem has been leading him on the other side. So I got my crop here ready, and it's just a Clinton Anderson, and now I'm popping him out of the way. Okay, and that's not okay. So I've got his hindquarters trained, and now I'm teaching him to get away from me. There. And we're going to try to walk. We had a lesson yesterday. And he's doing better. So zoom in on me and I'm keeping it, okay? I'm driving him away from me. Okay, now we're going to walk. Come on. And he's not wanting to come. So here we go. We're going to have our challenge because he's not wanting to be led on the other side. Total respect of my personal space here. He's going to go where I tell him to go. And zoom in on me when I'm out here. And I've got my crop ready. Drive him out away from me. Keeping him at arm's length. He should not crowd me. You You can see that he learned a lot from the other day. Proud of me, so I drive him away. Drive him away. My challenge, get him to go out this way without turn back towards the barn. Got my stick ready, should he decide to crowd me. And so 2 days ago, I could not leave him on that side. Follow. Tap, tap. Drive him away. If he won't go, if he won't follow, you tap him. Too close. Drive him away. Whoa. Okay, so the one problem I've had is him following too close, which he's doing good now. And the other problem I had was him not following at all. So when he doesn't follow at all, it's tap, tap, and that gets him moving. Tap, tap, gets him moving. But when he gets too close, drive him away from my space with the shoulder. Whoa. Okay? Whoa. And I've taught him to back, so he knows that when I wiggle my rope, I mean for him to back and swing my stick.
That was good.
So if he's coming in too close to me, I wiggle my rope and walk toward him, and he backs out of my space. And then I can keep walking. Now he won't follow. So, come on. So when they won't follow, okay, have a little lesson here. Stay out of my space. whoa. Giving the whoa signal. It's Colt. I haven't worked with him much. Now follow. Follow. Good boy. Stay out of my space. Good boy. Stay out of my space. Stay out of my space. Whoa. Do not walk ahead of me. Come on. Now here's where I had the problem. It's in changing sides. Whoa. So, I want to go this way. And now we want to change sides and go this way. And he doesn't want to go. So it's tap, tap. And get out of my space. Whoa. Whoa. Make him stop and look at me. Good. Left. Keeping his distance. Whoa. And the right. Not keeping his distance as well, but learning. Come on. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap. Keeping his distance. Excellent. Well, and one of the exercises I used to be able to teach those things was, of course, the backing, which is waving it in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not moving. And now he's back. Good. So I taught him the different backing methods. Wiggling the rope, waving the stick. Good boy. Come on. And I bring him to me. Now if I turn my back, he'll come right to me because he knows that's the call in. Whoa. This means stop. Good boy. And he had to learn that when the stick is tapped at the shoulder, it means walk away from me. So I tap his face and then tap the shoulder. Whoa. Good boy. Good boy. So he knows that when I tap the shoulder, I'm driving him sideways. So now I can teach him, if he gets too close, I can begin to just tap a little bit at the shoulder. He's not perfect because he's a baby. And then the other prerequisite, whoa, backing was a prerequisite. Leading was a prerequisite. Well, shoulders was a prerequisite, and hindquarters. Hindquarters was a prerequisite. I can just look at his hindquarters and lift the stick. And although he's not moving them perfectly, he's doing it. And that's a good boy. That little tap was to ask for more energy. And funny how immediately I'm getting more energy. And I'm not getting enough. He's moving off the front end right there. So I'm going to go ahead and tap, tap, tap. Pull his head all the way around and get there. Now watch this. Good boy. Now that I got that energy, you always rub them so that they know that the stick is their friend. It's just an extension of your arm. It can both correct you and reward you. Ready? There we go. I didn't have to hit him at all. Perfect. Keeping his eyes on me. That was perfect. Turning his hindquarters, but keeping his eyes on me. Good boy. Eyes on me. This is the respect you want. You want their eyes on you, and you want them staying out of your space. So when they come in too close, they've got to know that if you wiggle, you're telling them to back off. Or if you come at the shoulder, you're telling them to back off. And then they've got to learn joining up with you. Ha! And when little Colt begins to pay attention by placing his eyes elsewhere, you just bring him back onto you. So now, because of his training, he very lightly brings his eyes to you. He's following me before I even go. And because of the lessons, come on, now right here, he's crowding. He's not going with me. So we're going to ask for a little more respect here. We're going to go forward again. Okay. And we've got a little resistance here on this side. Hindquarters, whoa. Back up. Now walk beside. He won't come. Back him off. Back him off of me. He's crowding me. Tap him to go. Make him go with me. And he's not hitting me, so I'm all right. As long as he's not running into me, I'm okay. The minute he starts running into me, he's going to either meet my elbow, like right here, I could just boom, elbow him, and he would get the message. But, now can I do that on the other side? First of all, well, you got to be able to turn him around to a different direction by just pointing. And there we go. So backing, moving. And this, he wouldn't do a couple days ago. He wouldn't lead on the right hand side without crowding me. So he's learned through these exercises, and he'll need repetitive lessons. Whoa. Now the other lesson that really helps get the message across on the signals is the C turns. And those are basically like this. You make a C with your turns. You've already taught your horse how to point and click and move off of your... And here's a C turn. There, we just made a big C. Okay? They're not allowed to come close, but they're not allowed to get too far. They have to stay right in this little bubble. That's not a C. And I kind of did the wrong motions. Whoa. So I got to drive his head back around there. And he's not wanting to turn back that way. So I'm going to get him in position. And change my hand, and there. So he's got to see the signal to go the opposite direction. This will really make him work. Stop him, point, and send him the other way. Stop him, point, and here's where he's arguing with me. Whoa. Whoa. And gotta be careful about, he's not really doing it that good right now. So I tapped him for a little energy. And whoa. And send him. There we go. And whoa. And send him. Okay, here's where we're having problems. It's going to the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and let him fight me here. And I'm going to point him. And I'm going to get at his shoulders and make him go. That's what I just did. And that just dealt with some pushiness right there. And he all of a sudden knows what you mean. Back, back, back. Okay. Let's just see 2 little sets of C turns since the recorder wasn't on. Send him. He's got to stay out of my space. Whoa him. Point him the other way. Stay out of my space. Whoa. This is the way he does not like to go. He don't even like to whoa. Whoa. Well, they won't whoa. You jerk their head around and make them whoa. And then move to the other side and send him out. And he's too close, so send him out. Send him out of my space. Whoa. Perfect whoa right there. A perfect change of directions right there. Stays out of my space. That direction. Whoa. Whoa. So I back it down to a more slower cueing, short signals, and that was better. And we'll quit on that note. Whoa. Good boy. Good boy. Really rub him down after having such a corrective lesson. Good boy. And rub him down with the stick that you use to drive him away with. Make sure he knows it can be used for correction or reward. It's just a tool. Those aren't spankings. Those are aids. Just makes my hand a little bit stronger and meaningful. And we backed him with it. We don't want him head shy, so we're going to love on him on the head with the stick. He's got good eyes and a good happy